Hello, everyone, and welcome to my podcast, Raw in Wonderland. I'm so happy you're here with me today. In this episode, I want to take you on a surprising journey, one that might flip your understanding of motivation upside down. Today, we're diving deep into the hidden dangers of rewards. Yes, those shiny gold stars, those performance bonuses, and those you did good, here is the treat moments. They are not always what they seem. Now, don't worry, this won't be a grumpy anti reward rant. I'm bringing science, stories, and reflections from one of my favorite books, Drive by Daniel Pink. Let's explore what rewards actually do to our inner drive and how sometimes they quietly steal our joy. So, here is the big question. What truly motivates us? If you're someone who's ever said, I just need a little reward to keep me going, you're not alone. But Drive challenges that idea. In fact, it offers evidence that rewards, especially external ones like money or praise, can sometimes reduce our motivation. We begin with something Daniel Pink calls the Sawyer Effect. Sound familiar? It's from Mark Twain's Tom Sawyer, where Tom tricks his friends into painting a fence by making it look like a privilege rather than a chore. A brilliant metaphor for how perception changes motivation. And now let's look at some key studies Daniel Pink highlights. One experiment involved children who loved to draw. Researchers split them into three groups. Group 1 promised a reward before drawing. Group 2 no reward was mentioned, but they were given a surprise reward afterward. Group 3 no reward at all. 2 weeks later, the children in the first group showed significantly less interest in drawing during free time. Why? Because drawing became something they did for a reward, not joy. Another study. Researchers from MIT offered participants money to solve puzzles. The more money promised, the worse the performance. Why? High rewards caused anxiety and tunnel vision, hurting creative thinking. Same goes for artists. When painters created work for commissions, their creativity suffered. When painting for themselves, their work was rated significantly more creative. It turns out external rewards narrow our focus. That's great when we need to complete a clear mechanical task. But when creativity is needed, rewards can kill the vibe. And it doesn't stop with art. Even in healthcare, volunteering, or parenting, rewards can backfire. One study in Sweden found that offering money for blood donations actually reduced the number of donors. Why? It took away the personal meaning behind the act. There's also a story from Israel. A preschool introduced fines for parents who arrived late to pick up their children. Guess what? Lateness increased. The fine made it feel like a paid service, like buying extra time. So, their internal motivation was replaced by a price tag. Let's be real. We've all tried to bribe ourselves. If I go to the gym, I'll get ice cream. But the science says this strategy rarely works long term. Over time, you need bigger rewards for the same effect. Motivation becomes an addiction, not a habit. So, what works better? According to Pink, and which I agree, there are three ways. Autonomy, the freedom to choose what, when, and how to do something. Mastery, the satisfaction of improving and learning. Purpose, feeling like your actions matter. These are what actually fuel long-term motivation. So, what does all this mean for us, especially as creative people, learners, or just human beings trying to get through the day? It means we might want to stop dangling carrots in front of ourselves and others. It means maybe we take one walk this week just because it feels good, or create something not for likes or money, but because it fills us with joy. Rewards have their place, like filling out boring forms or doing taxes. But for meaningful work, relationships, creativity, and change, the reward is the act itself. Thank you so much for being here with me in Raw in Wonderland. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and remember, the joy is in the doing. Bye, guys!